Hello everybody. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to the lovely music we've been listening to during pre-stream here. This is Retro by Declan DP. You can find their information in the credits section of my Twitch page. Thank you to Declan and everybody like them who makes either free to use or low cost assets for us streamers so we can have better streams. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your variety type streamer for the night. And tonight we are going to be starting a new game called Lil Guardsman. It's a Papers, Please-esque game where we are manning a guard booth at a fantasy-esque castle with elves and goblins and the like trying to get in. And we got to check their papers and see if they're okay.
Let's go.
Had it for a little while. Thought it seemed kind of fun and wanted to check it out. So we are going to be playing that. But before that, as always, we're going to do a little bit of just chatting. So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I hope you're having a good hump day. Mine was interesting. I had a dentist appointment this morning to fill in a cavity. So, yeah, that was a thing. Bit of a strange experience. Very tired, slept all day. Ooh. Hope you're feeling a little bit better after some sleep. You got a brush and mouthwash? I usually do. But eventually, it catches up with me. The last several times I've gone to the dentist, I have not had anything. But this time they're like, yeah, it's the start of a cavity. And then they apparently had more to do. The whole thing was done in like 30 minutes, but it was still a little bit funny because this dentist's bedside manner was interesting. This is the stealthiest Novocaine motherfucker I've ever seen. Because he got me with that needle before I was ready for it or worried about it. It's because they're like starting to prep and they're starting to do this and starting to do that. All of a sudden, I'm opening my mouth because he's putting something else in there, but he's been doing that for the last like minute or two. And it's more than I was expecting, and I feel like the little prick in the back of my gum where he hits with the needle, and I'm like, ah, and I feel the bottom of my lips tap the syringe. I'm like, oh, we're doing this already. Better that way because if you expected it hurts more. Exactly. So he's very skilled with doing the Novocaine, but then he and the damn assistant stood over me during the procedure as I've got my eyes closed. I'm like, I do not need to see bits of my teeth flying out. I do not need that haunting me. So all I can do is listen to the two of them talk about Thanksgiving food and Oreos. I'm not kidding. The whole time they're just talking about food while I'm just there, mouth agape, while somebody drills me. My God. Also, it was a while since I've last been hit with Novocaine because I didn't remember how long it takes to wear off. Apparently about 3 hours because they jabbed me about 8 a.m. and it finally wore off around 11:30. But yeah, it's such a weird sensation because it's just like, yeah, no, my face is completely numb. It doesn't feel like I'm touching me. It's odd. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've had one in more than 5 years. So, 5 years between cavities ain't bad at all. Usually they say that my teeth are fantastic, but just this last time, didn't work out that way. But anyway, that's all well and done. I gotta throw it in the budget, which thankfully I have pretty good insurance and it didn't cost super much, but was still the start to my day. And the reason why I had to work early this entire week to like put in extra hours so I could take time off today. I gave myself a 2-hour window and the fucking dentist finished in like 30 minutes. So it's like half hour to get there, half hour of the procedure, half hour to get back. And I'm like, well, I might as well log into work. So I popped in at 9 instead of 9:30 like I told everybody I would. which also meant that I left 30 minutes early, which was nice because I've been done with work since 4 in the afternoon. But yeah, it's just, oh goodness. I had some tea, but apparently it wasn't enough. I missed my usual morning dose because when I normally have tea, I was in a dentist chair getting Novocaine, and when I got back from that, I'm like, I'm not putting hot liquids in my mouth when I can't tell temperature. So, I only had my first cup of tea in the afternoon. But otherwise, it's a pretty unproductive day. It's kind of hard to focus this close to a vacation, and I got some stuff done. Including, I got a bunch of IT tickets recently for people whose cameras aren't working. I don't know what's up with that. But it's just like, hi, I got a new computer, my camera doesn't work. I'm like, what the hell are they doing giving you a computer with camera don't work? But I got her sorted, it was working. She could see it. So, But, oh. So, long week. Just teams overall, teams did not see the camera. Because it basically was just, it was saying the camera wasn't installed. So, I did a driver update that seemed to fix it. But we just had to, like, yell at the security team to do stuff. Yep, Dell command update drivers. Yeah, we were using Dell at ours. There were some stuff that needed updated through Dell command, but none of them were the camera. So I just ended up going to the website and downloading the camera drivers itself, because I figured either they weren't installed or they were corrupted. So I'm like, alright, I'll reinstall them again, and I told the security team to turn their shit off for 5 minutes so I could do it. But, yep. Camera started working and it seemed fine. So, I don't know. Oh my.
Let's go.
Let's see, what else have I been doing? Sat down with somebody the other night and watched the first 2 episodes of the new Critical Role series, The Mighty Nine. Pretty good. It was fun as somebody who'd watched the campaign, seeing all of the Easter eggs they put into it, where I'm like, oh, okay, so this person's here doing this thing, and oh, there's that shadow over there. I know what that is. Oh, this person's eyes changed when a thing happened. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. It's also entertaining as always, seeing like the jokester characters or like the problematic ones actually be depicted on screen, because Critical Role Season 2, the Mighty Nine campaign, had a character that just talked about drawing dicks on everything, and it didn't really dawn on me what that would end up looking like until I actually watched them do it. And it's like, oh, that's a lot. So, a little bit funny. But good show. Gonna come back to it again at some point. Looks like they do new episodes every Wednesday. So be nice to make that campaign a little bit more accessible to people, because it's like 130, 150 episodes of D&D. So like that's a lot. That's like getting up there to like one piece commitment. So yeah, we nobody needs that. Nobody really needs that. It's just asking a lot. So yeah, making it shorter, making it sweeter, works out a lot better. But other than that, haven't done anything too crazy since Monday. The dentist was kind of like the big one. So yeah. But had a lot of fun on Monday getting back to Bulletstorm, I will say. I forgot how much fun that game is. Like, it's nothing amazing. It's nothing, like, to write home about in terms of, like, the plot, and the controls feel a little bit awkward compared to, like, modern shooter controls. But damn it if that game just isn't fun. Of, like, oh, I'm gonna electro lash somebody towards me, then turn and pivot and kick them off a bridge. And there's nothing they can do about it. And it's so one-sided, and it's such a power trip for the player. And it's so much fun just to be that asshole for like a couple hours a night. It's a good time. Strongly recommend that game to anybody who's looking for some just silly, ridiculous first-person shooter fun. It's real good. But aside from that, I'm playing a lot of Stardew Valley in my off time. That's actually kind of what I was doing for like the 3 hours between the end of work and stream. Like, I ordered food tonight. I got a burger from a place. The burger was okay. The fries were pretty bad. But they have these really, really, really good mozzarella sticks, and it's always what makes it worth it. So, got that stuff. Pretty good. And then just played a bunch of Stardew Valley. Local place or a chain? I think it's local. It could be a chain. It would make sense if it were a chain, but I definitely don't want to mention the name for fear of it being a local place, and I just ended up doxing myself. So, a Dreepy's here.
Let's go.
I'll grab that one. But yeah, when I looked up the total playtime for both Bulletstorm and Lil Guardsman, they're both around like 10 hours. So we should be able to beat them both by the end of December. And then I know it's a little bit soon after the last one, but I might take another break around then, just through the new year. I'm still going to do Christmas because that is tradition around here. That is technically my stream anniversary. But I might not do anything crazy until after the New Year's. It's useful to have some downtime and rest for myself. Just let me sit down and just goof off and game and get some R&R. Because Lord knows, after this year, I really, really need it. So, yeah. Other than that, I don't have anything else to add. Though I will say, the dev for Lil Guardsman saw me talking about playing it. So I was kind of happy to see that. I'm like, yeah, they noticed somebody noticing their game and giving it some attention. Cool. I'm glad. I hope it made them smile. But aside from that, I don't got much else to add. So let me boot up the game and we will jump in. Should come through. Yeah, there's the visual. Yeah. Ah. You can turn off voices. Nice. Let's do the NPCs. That is kind of a nice accessibility option where, like, yeah. That's actually a hard choice because I'm, like, turning off the main character's voice. That will be the voice that has the most work, but there's so many NPCs that come in too. I'll just play it as is. We'll just play it as is. English is right. Let me turn this down a little bit for myself. It's blaring in my ear a little bit, but alright. I could just play the credits. New game.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now.
Okay.
All covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
We're having a nightmare, aren't we?
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
The talk, you say?
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Oh my God.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
Sorry, son. Daddy's got to make a
I
bet.
didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age, but I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Yeah, and that's why you're passing it to your kid, you jackass. Dad is losing points for me.
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Sure you did.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up. Okie dokie, ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
I guess.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
Self-aware, I like
No
that.
time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
They will not be. Oh.
Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
No?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial first slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okay.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point. Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carry them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions. No humming. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls. Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. You can use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code. It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
The Royal Writ, first thing you do when you start your shift is take a look. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there'll be a pizza party in the barracks. Strict 1 slice limit per guardsman. Oh, that's lame. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there'll be a demonstration in City Square this evening held by the members of the Mages Guild. Any speakers come through their gate, call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations on Randy on 35 years at the post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammys and Gramps were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent, Stryker. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus for you, Malcolm. Okay, so there's a grandparent drug trafficking ring. Okay, so there's something going on here, maybe. And Councilwoman Ash wants to know about members of the Mages Guild.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care. You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
What's the third lever do?
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game.
She had drugs on her,
My
didn't she?
grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip, never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Sure, thanks, Dad.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Now the tutorial. Character score, perfect, nice. Royal Wit, good star rating. Mage's Guild. Elderly. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call him pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it. So funny name, call the Jester. Mages, call Ash.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Any of the speakers come through, call Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
Okay.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
You read the writ and followed orders. Good little guardsman. I did not get the full perfect marks on that, though.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Uh-huh.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
What the hell? Okay. Oh, he's the Dakota ring.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Eh? It made sense to use that. I guess I'll let her through. Also, hi J-Log. Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Oh, they did like it because I used the decoder ring. Nice. And I got a better rating for that one than I did the last one, probably because I used the tool.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Let's try the X-ray detector.
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
I wasn't thinking much of anything.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything. Everything seems to be in order, but I wonder what that stamp was on the gold bars.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my purse...
Call somebody.
Isn't a crime.
Alright, let him through.
It's about bloody time. Get moving, whelp.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Your choice will have an effect
Silence.
on the sprawl.
Nobody was talking to you.
All due respect, sir, but you were talking to me.
Don't be impertinent. Onward!
You revealed a full pack of gold bars and didn't help yourself. This game has been pretty clear that you're going to want sweet, sweet loot. Okay, so steal from people.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Okay.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade. Oh, I think I might need...
I think I'm gonna...
Okay, if you say so.
Malcolm wanted to know if somebody had a funny name.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Alright, we're true spraying him.
Nice try, kid. As a merchant on the road, I spent the last few years building up a tolerance to the active ingredient in Truth Spray.
Oh, you bastard, you.
Well, that's unexpected.
You know what they say. Never go in against the Sicilian when death is on the line.
Inconceivable.
Good reference. Alright, metal detector.
I was sure that I would detect something.
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
Alright, gonna have to make a choice. Feel bad that I took his paper. I was just trying to read it closer.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Okay, I did the right thing with that. No more folks, time to close up shop. Now the tutorial. Oh shoot, I could have looked at the others.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Thanks, lady.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
Not at all.
No.
Trust me, you will.
That's ominous.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Hi, B.
And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How
Okay.
creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Okay. Relevant. Tell me more.
The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis. At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans.
Well, that sounds a bit much.
Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge. Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Hardcore.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Okay.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Yes, me.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure.
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery, or more exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a gnomish astrolabe, they can produce temporal anomalies.
Time gates.
We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them. We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate. Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
Button push.
Wait, what? Where am I?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to? Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
What's going on? Don't you... She hung up.
Why, hello there.
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveler.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy.
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Regardless, here's my vendor. That's odd. I see.
The board is not going to be happy. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt. I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about...
You got it.
I need to get back to the...
Okay. Hey, Chaos. How's it going? It's been a little while. But yeah, it seems like a super fun game so far. I've already made mistakes. Ah, excellent. I can just walk around.
Oh my, were you left behind?
I need you to listen to me.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course.
I already told you no.
My name is John.
Logical research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered, and then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
You were doing birthday stuff, the medical stuff, work, comms, no free time. Usually don't see you streaming, so I wanted to jump in. Well, I appreciate that. I'll give you a shout out here, too. It's been ages, so... Passport out to the Lost Artist. And yes, I do. You're good people. Big shiny button.
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
Passport Out is a drawing game. You drew people in chat and sold them on the street like a brothel. Oh, you crazy, crazy soul, you. I need to go check out that VOD.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
As am I.
That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Not really. Right people?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
So that's why they said something earlier about bad things happening.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
I'll take your word.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
Okay, this is getting interesting. But we do have an ad break coming up, so I'm going to tap that now, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. It's one of your quieter streams because it concentrates so hard. Sorry, worry about doing drawn streams. Yeah, it's still cool. You're still tons of fun. Love the humor of this game and the art style is super cute. I agree. They're both super great. But I'll be back in 3 minutes once the ad's over. Okay, everybody, we are back. Let's hop back into it. All right.
You'd want that?
Yes, I'd want the lottery, yes.
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though.
Okay.
I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
What else will be ready for outside of time travel?
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time. I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Dad lost his shirt, didn't he?
Your dad's over there.
She's cute. I like her. This neon sign is made by a company that makes custom neon signs. So they keep the good stuff. Arda only opens a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. Remember this working when you were little? Pretty great collection of tunes. If you save enough money, you could chip in to get her fixed. Ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced, sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
Oh, he lost his shirt.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Stop betting!
You'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, good old
Hey.
parent.
Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Oh, this humor is great. Chaos was absolutely right.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Vengeful Lil.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure.
On the way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Gave his keynote speech. Inspired most of the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence. After she picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not out of earshot. Gave Kelly a piece of her mind. The children learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. It's great. Alright. Illegal blood gold mines. I should have kept the gold. Should have truth serumed him, actually. Emporium of Wonders, huh? So I had one bad guess because I should have confiscated the gold and denied entry.
Good morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl.
And I should have done something different with the other person.
Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning.
Oh boy.
Now let's get to the music. You're listening to the Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
Official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
The Bank of the Sprawl was burned to the ground?
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
Okay, but we did that
If
yesterday.
we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
3 of them.
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Man, he just hit 35 years yesterday.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
Ah.
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Oh boy. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay, painter looking for Malcolm. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an audience within the sprawl. 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Today's opportunity for cultural exchange. Learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, Sprankles, shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, etc. with extra scrutiny. If you see something, say something by royal decree. Okay. So we're getting a painter looking for Malcolm. 2 envoys vying for an alliance. The cat in a carriage. And anybody that's not human, extra scrutiny. Oh, I can only charge 3. Oh, that's awful. I guess that's what we're doing.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Give me a call when the fellow gets here.
Sounds on the up and up. People pass these gates for work every day. If you're gonna start calling me every time someone wants to go to work, we are gonna have a serious problem. You have a brain? Use it.
Malcolm. Oh, Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Alright, we let him in.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Red.
I like red, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting red in your honor. Thank you again.
So I did better than 2. Let's rewind it. Let's test this. Hey, Chaos, thank you for the raid. Oh, you brought friends. Hello? 1 second here, I'm giving Chaos a shout out. Blah. But hello, Screw Chaos, and hello, Rhea Wintry. Hi. Poke Raid. Thank you for joining Little Guard Deus. Exactly, Robbie has it. Right here, let me grab this. Pokemon Insurgents. You both playing the same game? Ah, were you collabing together? My apologies, I should do my introductions. Hello everybody, I am Deuscain, variety type streamer here on Twitch. And today we are playing Lil Guardsman. This is a silly little like Papers, Please style game where we are working a guard booth for our dad who has a gambling addiction, but we have magical time traveling powers. We can go back and fix stuff that we do wrong. So yeah, but nice. Yeah, usually I play story type games. It could be RPGs, it could be visual novels. This one's probably closer to visual novel. Every now and again, I do something different. I was playing a first-person shooter on Monday. Had a good time. But thank you for sharing your lovely community with me. You are all welcome to stay as long as you'd like. If you do have to raid and run, I completely understand. Get that post-stream self-care in. But otherwise, I'm going to jump back into this and see if I can't fix my score from the day before, because I got 3 out of 4 stars, and I really want to get that 4-star.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin.
Hi, Seamus.
To do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies.
And he needed to talk to Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he... What's that?
There we go.
Many thanks.
And I said red.
I like red, I guess.
You have some shopping for Thanksgiving prep tomorrow, so you'll be running out, but have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Rhea.
Then I shall paint. Thank you again.
Have a good time shopping. You let him in to do his job. What do you want to... What was I supposed to do? I mean, 3 isn't bad. I'll take 3. I want to see more of what's going on here. Who's the next person?
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen...
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulfur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulfuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party, huh?
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
And you bought that?
I did until just this moment.
Sheep will lurk. Need to go lay down? Have a good rest then. I appreciate your lurk. Unlike Twitch, I appreciate my lurkers. But no. Thank you for stopping by as always, both of you. Alright. 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange. Learn as much as you can to really get them talking.
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our 2 kingdoms the envy of the world.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Please, stop!
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle. If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a 2, and a 3.
He plays a wretched little tune and badly.
You really seemed like you were having a good time up there.
I was. But what did you think of the song?
Really? I'd rather not say.
I'll let him in, because I can reset the whole day.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvarg Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvarg delegate.
Okay, I can take a bribe. Okay, 3's fine.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Who's this voice actor? Yeah, we're spritzing him.
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat, I threw it away! But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Okay, so he wasn't lying.
I hope you find your hat, Miss.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
Okay. Okay, so the correct thing was to use the right tool. So I did not use the right tool in the first two people.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Ooh, she's
The
pretty.
Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Kargan! Kapla!
Mm-hmm. Let's say decode anything.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to
Oh my god! Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
You did kill a man to get here. But we would be bribed to get money if you did something else. What is this one? Oh, is this like go to jail? Yeah, I'm gonna say no, you killed a man and showed me his head.
You do not think me worthy to speak the Praetor's words to the princess? You have no honor, little one. You shall be known as an enemy to the Marvag, and Praetor Kargan will learn.
1 star? 2 star. He denied an extremely well-armed visiting dignitary and disobeyed a direct order. On the other hand, the other envoy is going to sweeten the deal, so worth it? It's 2 or better, it works.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
The horse is clearly
If
stitched
there's
together.
nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Yeah, your horse looks fake as hell, buddy.
When word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid. Now we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion.
You really don't look like the dragon slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
I'm not. This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point. Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has and, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
My guy.
Steady on, Lucy. I was only speaking metaphorically.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never met you before?
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
Use the real X-ray machine.
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is two people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love.
I should have X-rayed them turn 1.
You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
He wasn't a real envoy, that wasn't a real horse. Nice.
Hey kid, are you Lil? Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Okay, but let me read the letter.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my...
This is fun.
What do you mean I can't go back in? I came here to deliver your damn mail. It's gonna take me hours.
Little girl stands at a gate making choices. I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we shall make our stamp upon the world. M. Dungeon 7, Room 4.
Nothing weird or creepy about that. Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar, a simple girl who wished upon a star.
Why are you covered in blood, ma'am?
Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls, my destiny away.
Yeah, I'm looking at a no. You're covered in blood.
Just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
We haven't met Sprankles yet.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Okay, Lil, now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true, why I ventured here to you.
Okay.
That I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
She the escaped arsonist?
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Wait. Leading to the escape of a serial arsonist. Okay. I'm gonna go with no. No, the crazy woman covered in blood that's a serial arsonist. No.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
Please go away.
You're the worst.
You correctly identified a homicidal maniac and turned her away with the right tool. There may have been more to find. Okay, so wrong tool. Alright. Oh, it's the end of the day. Three stars. Paid 20 more gold for the shift. You let him in. 3 stars represents a good score. 4 is a superb deduction, perfect loadout, bit of luck, or some combination. Results like this would guide you towards the 3-star result, but the 4-star is up to you. That's fine. Okay, that's good. And I didn't have the right tool for her, which is either the truth serum or the whip, maybe? Because the x-ray isn't going to help. So it's either the whip or the decoder ring or... what's the last one? Oh, the metal detector. I'll just continue from here. I'll take it. I'm content with 3.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare. Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Yes.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
Not a lot, no.
Going forward, we want you to enact our wishes and whims when deciding who should enter and not enter the sprawl. Understand?
Fair.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess incorrectly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Oh no, it suddenly shifts into you are not my neighbor.
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
Well, I can't wait till I get to the part where I can start upgrading my tools because I'd really love more uses of them. Also, this hang in there cat thing is really funny. I like that a lot.
It's called being an adult.
I'm 12.
For our directives in your daily guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
You didn't notice the hang in there cat? Yeah, it's adorable. I love it.
Goodbye.
The derpy unicorn is nice, yeah. Also, the desk is a torture device. I see that.
Why did you turn off the light?
She wouldn't have known that.
I should have brought another.
Alright, fine, I'll leave. Well, Dad, I made a little bit of money, so... Gotta finish dinner? Ooh, nice. Hope you have a good dinner. Let me know what you made.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Pork roast over rice? Hot damn! Enjoy that dinner, Chaos. I'll talk to you later. We'll have to catch up sometime.
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy blinkers, Gerb. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Nice.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Hang on there, buddy.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant... I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire, like... If you did, I have the...
I kept him out.
I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. They are yours, and with many thanks. Son of King Phineas...
Just the gold.
Oh, yeah.
Money good. Money's very good. Oh, these are my upgrades. My man, how's it going?
Welcome to Garby Bunches and Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer. I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Alright, here we go.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me
Congrats, J-Log.
anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
God, it's 50 for each upgrade, 30 for each crystal. Could sell Garby his own paperwork back. So yeah, so this is crystal slot upgrades. Oh, it's 50 per. And this is what I didn't burn yesterday. Okay.
I think I've done everything I need. Quiet, you.
Bedtime. Seamus did a commendable job painting the walls. Quite skilled. Never let a drop hit the floor. He did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. Brought a much needed breath of life to the room. Went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand, a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other, put his 6 scalping children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due in the spring. Oh, goddamn, Seamus. He presented himself at court. The princess acknowledged his bugle. He tooted his own horn, rapidly diminishing the favor he had just carried, and all the attendants left with bad taste in their mouths and a ring in their ears. That night, lying in his bed chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt smug. He had managed to successfully slow down the competition by bribing a guardsman. Maybe I missed my calling as a spy. Started searching for the perfect hat. Signor Fatistico will not relent until the top of his head is returned to its former glory. Wait, so she went home and gave them the bad news that she wasn't allowed in and got stabbed. Disappointing inconvenience, he immediately stabbed the envoy through the heart and made them both feel a little bit better. The envoy's ability to stay standing despite the stab wound only increased her stature. Praetor will travel to the Sprawl to deal with this in person. The identity of the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armor, got back on his fake horse, and went home to his real hut where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. 1 second, that's my phone ringing. Chloe was picked up by a patrol outside the city limits after having set fire to a hen house with her blowtorch, which spread to a number of surrounding houses, costing the treasury and reducing... Okay, so I was supposed to have used a metal detector on Chloe. Okay. Some achievement.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
43? Oh, God.
A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Kaladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning.
Okay.
Oh look, another note.
I'm running an errand for Lieutenant Striker today. She needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the Sprawl. Really shouldn't have completed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball and place a bet of 30 for me after work. Here's an extra $5 for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Except I'm allowing entry for teams. Alright. Now, well, we got an ad starting in 20 seconds. Let's try and do another day, or at least part of the day. So I'll be back in a few minutes, folks. We got an ad coming up. All right, everybody, we are back. Let's hop back into it. So we are starting another day here. Let's see the royal writ. Ash says the Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard and the Praetor Kargan of the Margov Emperor. 2 envoys are coming. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. It is the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our Sprawl Brawlers and the Kaladar Lightning. There's also been a Bank of the Sprawl report regarding unusual transactions involving sports betting. Reminder of the guard force, guards are forbidden to bet. But also, guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Watch out for anything that could have secure compartments. Trust no one. Deploy this truth spray if necessary. All right, everything's loaded up. Let's get going.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
He's a bit of a pompous ass, but we had the picture from yesterday, so I know it's him.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
I'm glad things went well. Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic. Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
I'm just gonna let you through, because you're on the list.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny.
Show you $5.
Much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality Petrardian fizzy to your local establishment. Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand.
Okay. Okay, good point on the $5. But he knew all the right things.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Uh-huh. Do you now?
I have been completely forthright this entire time. You really should be more trusting of people and not waste your precious crystals on nonsense like this.
Oh no.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the...
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurer.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
Probably should have scanned him.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way... By the way, do you know...
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a...
My kind of establishment.
Ooh, he can fix things. Nice.
Sprinkles!
Small group of black-clad folk approached his shed, weeping and moaning. Oh, the caravan for the cat.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Wait.
I don't believe you for a moment. Getting out the X-ray box. Huh, what's that?
What's this then?
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
The fucking jester?
I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Okay, so I found it. Use the right tool. That's probably 4 stars, I think.
All right. Have fun burying your...
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank...
Oh, good. And that's how you X-ray your way to...
Why is that only 3? Okay.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game. Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes.
If I were you, I'd fire my personal driver and hire a plucky, red-headed gate guard to drive you around.
You know how to drive a carriage?
No, but I'm a fast learner. This is only my 3rd day on the job.
Okay, if I deny her entry, then we can do stuff. Alright, let's do some sports betting.
You can't be serious! You're actually not gonna let me in? Is this some stupid plan to... Whatever. Maybe I can try to make it to another gate before.
Wait, what?
That's almost certainly 3. She had a very legitimate reason. You sent her packing. Maybe the Sprawl Brawlers will have a chance tonight's game after all. Wow, that actually is a 3.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla. Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your...
Just a few more routine
Please hurry, I do not like...
I'll bet a truth serum on this one.
I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child.
Okay, I was right. That is sus.
But I am the prattler.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Yeah, they're fake. They said they were fake.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath.
You saw the fake preachers a mile away. Who did you think? Amateur. Yep. Okay, so I did good with that one. Heyo.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Yeah, no. You're good enough for me. She looks the part. The last one very much didn't.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory. For Marvog. Kapla!
After the imposter was very clear this visiting dignitary was on the level, exemplary job granting them immediate entry, no one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Yep. End of the day. $20 gold. Pulled a smuggler. That's still only 3 stars. So some have the opportunity for 4. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a good enough run. Stop by and place a bet after work. My friend, your headwear.
This hat, it is not as fun.
Concessions, come and get them.
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did.
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on?
I can't be any worse at this than my...
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot. Boy, when she gets going, you can't stop her. You sure you... Here are the teams at play. The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. How much you looking at? All right, kid. You...
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it.
Actually, I've really...
Great. What one word would you use? Perfect. And the stadium, you would say... Excellent. And finally... Okay, that is super. You're in...
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But without Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot, the Sprawl Brawlers are looking good. Jorbala Pepstein has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it, and it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes, and you better believe the Kaladar Lightning are wondering where the hell their star player Saruna was today. What a great day of Goblin Ball, folks.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Okay. Probably should have bet more.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guard, they almost cleaned me out. But I... Gee, thanks.
Let's grab another use of the X-ray. Interesting. Hey, buddy.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend.
Yeah.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck.
I mean...
Natural erosion my left. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Crap. Okay.
15 gold should do it.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never...
How long is this gonna...
Listen, lady. There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Oh no, I'm $1 short of paying Dad back. Hey, little guy.
I quit my job as lackey to that awful man, and when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock?
Lil, you'll never believe what happened. I just got sent a whole case full of fine Petrardi and fizz. I don't know what to do with it. I don't dare open it here. It could, but it sure does look pretty here on the shelf. Maybe I'll sell it to go.
I think I've done everything.
Yeah, let's hit the hay. Upon entering the ball, he presented himself at court to the princess, but not before he was able to double the $5 you lent him in a game of beer pong. Tripled the participating in the arm wrestling tournament. He lost it all at a high-stakes game of spin the bottle at Harpy's Rest. One of his attendants watched a mage-grade crystal fall out of his pantaloons as they traversed the alley behind the Twisted Cavern en route to the palace. Perhaps it's still there in the alleyway. Left his interaction with me with a spring in his step. Connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans makes him think that rumors of bigotry in the sprawl have been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, before heading to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air, chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Yeah, fair enough. The Duchess, her valet, and the entourage made it just in time for the solemn event for Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who were commemorating the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happens to be down in the hall from that particular cell. Yeah, I'm sure. The team was confused by the absence of their star player. It was a relief to play a game without the fear of being accidentally assaulted by their over-enthusiastic troll teammate. Hi, Nara. They found her wandering the fields outside the sprawl, trying to make her way to Colorado the next morning. Keeper of the gold mongoose tried to console her and was promptly accidentally assaulted. Fake Praetor, who wisely turned away, took their shtick to the road, was eventually picked up by Margraf authorities for impersonating their beloved Praetor. She was later sentenced to perform the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. The actual Praetor. You know what? Actually, let me give you a little shout out here. See you enough on Twitter. I feel like giving you one. Last playing Genshin Impact. Ooh, nice. But the Praetor. There we go. Praetor had extra minutes on their hands. She needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog who she patted. She could do football around for a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a muggler who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxed afternoons in recent memory for her. She was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Oh, nice. I got some achievement.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game? The Brawlers and the Lightning.
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
What?
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Oh no.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be The exciting Coliseum for sports. I like it. I hate it.
Fair enough.
Split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an... It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Interesting. So the princess is missing. And no letter today.
Whoa, someone's in a rush.
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running...
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Kinda does.
And what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay? Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
Yeah, we got this,
Even the
Dad.
times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling...
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to...
We are so alike in so many...
So long. See you at the tavern if...
See you, Dad.
Aw, that's sweet.
Attention!
Oh, please tell me I can deny her entry.
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000. With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Ooh, jail lever.
You can get back in your chair now.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
No.
Very good. You've received your briefing. Now do your duty.
It'd be funny if I could jail her. Due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. Questioned. Don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever. City's morale is hit at an all-time low. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Severe cut of non-human entrance to the sprawl. Second intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the disappearance. Therefore, we're issuing blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your Ash. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search rescue efforts of the princess. The council has their own plan to ensure her return. This princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard the crazy no goblins policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Ash. So Malcolm likes that. Okay. I got a charge on everything.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl.
Sure you are.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory.
Sorry. Did you say your name?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters.
Oh my goodness.
I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right? Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew. Please take it. No one would buy it from me.
Take the rice.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of... I do not think anyone likes the gifts.
Maybe instead of rice or pine cones, you could give something more valuable, like money or gemstones?
Good idea. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
idea. Do you have any?
Yes, and my gemstones are for my future spouse. Get your own.
On some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are filled with monsters and ghosts and bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things. I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying. Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
Okay, that's a tease.
Look out! There's a monster behind you right now!
Where? Oh, you are only fooling me.
No, I'm not!
Where?
You're such a noob, buttface.
Okay. Marching orders. Question everybody. Entertainment sector should be bumped. No goblins allowed. They'll pay 12 for every one we do on the shift. Would-be heroes and vigilantes. So no for them. Alright, well, sorry, buddy. They told me to jail the goblins.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let goblins in today, so...
Is the jail on the other side of this gate?
Yes?
Then technically you are letting me inside it.
No, I'm technically...
Are you seriously throwing me in?
Hasta la vista, buttface.
You're pretty callous and heartless sending him to jail, but Councilman Ash was quite insistent, so good job.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the... And I appear! Thank you! Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
No.
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here. Especially... So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
The Edward the Great.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
5. I can't pick 5.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
It was! That's incredible!
No, Becky, it's the Great.
I'll let him in. Nothing else is entertaining.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a... Now, I just need to figure out how to get there without being able to Alakazoo, Alakazoo!
What am I supposed to do to get his glasses?
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are?
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you...
I have to see this. I know what it is, but I have to see this. You're two goblins in a trench coat.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Oh, I can talk to either of them. Oh, that's interesting.
Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
I like this deal.
I had no idea this was happening in the sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mark Goblin Twain.
I've heard enough. You get to come in.
Alright guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around.
Hey, that's really cool of you. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters.
Maybe I will.
You ignored the rip by admitting 2 goblins in one turn, but on the other hand, you unlocked a new location. Okay.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors. What a sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know, but it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Would-be heroes and vigilantes.
Where have you journeyed?
You really want to know? Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar, and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon.
Fireball Canyon?
I've wandered
Heard they got
through
good barbecue
all of these
there.
many, many times. But for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely, little dudette.
I feel like you shouldn't be telling me that.
What's the difference? You already knew. Word on the street is Princess Desdemona.
I think she was kidnapped.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Let's hear it.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
What else you got to tell me, buddy?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Yeah, tell me more.
I've got all the time in the world, kid. Stryker has always lived in a world of black. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing, left to fend for you. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
Ooh. I've used all my action points. Weird Stone Wizard seems fine.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you...
And there it is.
Right you are. Hasta la vista.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona...
Yeah?
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or 2 before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Oop, I clicked the wrong forward button. That's fine.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can some...
Lilith, guardian of the southern gate, step forward into the light.
Oh, her name is Lilith.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody...
Lil, you have been chosen.
Is that Dad?
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So You Think You Can Save a Princess!
Oh no. And there's the 3 people in the back.
What the hell is going on?
Love a 12-year-old who swears.
Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky... Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller!
Hi, Neil.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands!
Okay.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
Oh, what the heck?
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest.
Okay.
At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Origin story.
Where do you come from?
And who would you like to ask?
Born in shadows, deep in the caves below the mining city of Mosh on the outskirts of Petrard. I grew up in darkness. In fact, the first time I saw daylight was last Thursday. I don't need to tell you what a surprise that was. Who knew colors were so colorful?
You can ask another adventurer if you like. My origins are rather humble. My father was a chamberlain in the court of the dread King Vlad Invictus of Caladar, and my mother owned an exotic pet shop in the Duchy of Scarborough. They had 50-50 custody, but I was disowned by both as my magical prowess became apparent. And your second question is?
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
If you think a bunch of pointy hats are getting the jump on me, you got another thing coming. But okay, let's suppose some Penn and Teller wannabes do get me in their sights. Just watch these dodge skills. I'm over here now. And now I'm here. And now I'm back where I started. Blink of an eye. I'm like Nightcrawler over here.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Yeah, what's Warkiller doing?
Magic users. They fill me with rage. And in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way.
Eloquent.
I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
Direct, I like it.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to vow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Don't look at me, or you can try, but I'll be...
Blood.
Oh, it's a game over. Okay. What freaking Steam achievements am I getting? Oh my god, you killed Lil. The first of many landmines. Level 3, level 2, level 1. Oh no, just level 3, level 2. Okay.
Uh-oh, look. Lil, which Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so...
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
I think I got one more.
Lil, what's your final question?
You're having a dream, and you witness your own death.
And you're asking? Dreams are a gateway into other realities. Death in a dream is your subconscious showing you how another version of yourself in a parallel universe has expired. Any of a series of choices splinters our universe into fragments. So I mourn my fellow me's, and I am heartbroken. It is a dark omen and should be heeded accordingly. You can ask another adventure.
I frequently imagine myself dying. It is the warrior's way. Death on the battlefield is an honor, and I often dream of the epic combat that leads to my glorious demise.
Okay, I really don't want to pick this person.
Then I make some scrambled eggs and continue, knowing that this will be a good day.
Uh-oh, you know what?
I have no idea.
You're stupid.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Lightning round.
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round. All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round? I am. Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Okay, he's winning above the thief for me.
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth.
My adventurer stood up to lightning. Can the others do that? I'd like to see them try.
Don't overthink this. My hero is by far the strongest and the most
The thieving arts might not be as sexy as a halberd or a fistful of magic missiles, but we have no idea what's befallen the princess. And my guy is your guy.
Okay, their answers are all kind of predictable. He's good at dodging and getting out of the way, but he hasn't really shown other skills. When the going gets tough, he runs. Let's take the mage. Yeah, let's go with the mage.
Humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is Articulous Flame Hands, the mage!
Aha! Wonderful child.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
Game is ridiculous, but I love it. Okay, game is saving.
I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Prince. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Okay, I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. Let's look for somebody to raid. Which will be interesting because we're going about an hour later than I usually run. So, it'll be tricky to find somebody. Let's see here. Could always raid that person. Could always raid that person. Let's see who else. Let's see if I can raid into this person. I can. So. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is in your part of the world. We are going to be streaming again on Friday. That's going to be our collab with Vexing Cat for It Takes Two. Talking with Vexing earlier this week, we might start that a little bit early, depending on some plans for her on Friday. If something moves, we might start at 6 instead of 7, but I will let people know on socials if that happens. A reminder, you can catch all my old clips and VODs here on the YouTubes. Or if you'd like, you can join my Discord. They get to see stuff before anybody else does a lot of times. But if none of those are your cup of tea, you can check out all my other socials here. Let's get a raid message up and running. And hope you have a good night, everybody. If you're American, have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I will see you with Vexing on Friday. Take care, everybody.